Marissa, obviously, she is a standout volleyball player for us here at Rhea County High School. She's going to be mad at me for this, but that's okay. For what I just said. Okay, all right. So, just like you can say about all these girls, they work hard. She has put in time and effort. She plays, obviously, at the school. She plays club volleyball. She has volleyball on her mind all the time. And so, she definitely has earned this accolade that she is receiving today. As we said, she's going to play volleyball at Cleveland State. Marissa has a GPA of 4.0. She has an ACT score of 23. So academically, she has done everything that she needs to do to prepare herself to be successful at the college level. So we asked our student athletes, what some of their favorite memories are. And her favorite memory she's got two. But one of her favorite memories from high school volleyball is in her sophomore year when the mayonnaise got all over Kylie Hickman's jersey. And I guess you had to play for a few years to know about that story, but it's got to be a good one, right? Did she have to play like that?
No, she had to take a shower.
Oh.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Kylie had to take a shower. I hope Kylie liked showers. Had to wash her jersey, she took a shower. Okay, there you go. All right, the next one is going to the regional tournament in her senior year, and we want to congratulate the whole team for that. That was awesome and a wonderful accomplishment. Congratulations to our coaches as well. She is a defensive specialist, and she is going to continue to be a defensive specialist at Cleveland State, and where she is going to major in occupational therapy. We're proud of you. We love you. You've earned it. You're going to go do great things. I know you will, and just keep working hard, okay?
I'm never good at these things. I want to start out with saying, we both love coaching you guys this season. It was one of the best years that we've had, and a lot of that had to do with our seniors, and it was just a lot of fun. And Marissa has always been a rock-solid player, and when she tore her labrum her sophomore year at a tournament, apparently I said this, and I don't remember saying this, but I told her that I really didn't see her making varsity as a junior coming off of a surgery like that. And she proved me 110% wrong and earned the libero starting varsity spot her junior year. And it takes a lot to come off a major surgery like that and take a varsity spot and get the all-district award. It was awesome. And she has always been a super dependable player. I've never had to worry, is Marissa going to come today and have an attitude or be a problem or be lazy? It has never been her. And so I appreciate that greatly, and we will miss her tremendously, as we will all of our seniors. But I'm excited that you're playing close to home because we're going to come watch you play and hold up big fat head signs.
Marissa is the epitome of an athlete that you had to truly know her to know if she was hurt or not. Because she loved the game so much that regardless of her left or her arm hanging by her body, she would hide it just so you couldn't see how much pain she was in. And she'd be like, no, I'm good. You literally can't move your arm. You have to have two arms to play volleyball, so this is a problem. But she would hide it from you. And she knew if she needed to wince, she had to look away from the bench or had to look away from coaches because we could see it on her face that she was hurting, but she knew all the little tips and tricks to hide it from us because she loves playing that much. And so, other than being a coach's nightmare in that aspect, she is a coach's dream because her heart was so much there for the team and wanting to give her absolute best, even in the most difficult and painful times. She is a silent leader. You never, ever heard Marissa being the lead as far as telling people what they needed to do, when they needed to do it. She just led by example. She was always really quiet. I remember his freshman year, late in the season, I was like, you girls have to talk on this court. You have to communicate with each other. And I was like, Marissa's going to hate this. If I can't hear your voice, you're running a lap. And she ran a few, and then she got loud. but she always led by example and always respectful, always coachable, and always had the best of her teammates at heart, and just loves the sport so much. She will be greatly missed here at Rhea County, but I look forward to what she's going to do for Cleveland State.
This is her favorite part.
I just want to start thanking God, because honestly he was probably one of the biggest things that helped me get here. Thank you to all of y'all. Y'all have more of an impact on me than you think you do. And having the friendships made through volleyball, it was really amazing. Thank you to family, just everybody who's here for support. I love y'all and thank you for being here. Yeah.
Stephanie, Marissa Ray, what can you tell me?
She's a super dependable player. She came back from an injury better than she was before she had the injury, and that's really rare for a lot of athletes. They'll get hurt and then they just kind of give up. But Marissa was a true believer that she could do it and get back, and she did, and she earned a varsity libero spot her junior year and got all district. Her senior year, she was captain. She came to every workout in the preseason. She was a super good leader, and she truly believed it. And to come to, from a district title to then go into the regions, that's not something this program does often. And it really reflected the senior leadership this year that we were able to go that far. So Marissa was great for us, and we've got big shoes to fill next year as far as another DS position goes.
So how about off court? Talk about how interactive she was. Any funny stories?
Funny stories for Marissa. I had her as a student too, so that was a lot of fun. She was a great student, and that year she was scared to death of me. She was a sophomore, so I don't really interact with the JV a lot or the freshmen. So we had a class of 10 kids. It was one of my favorite classes ever. And so the rest of the kids sat on one side of the room, but she came and sat beside me, but would not look at me half the time. And it was so funny. I'd be like, Marissa, what do you think? And she'd be like, I don't know. But we got really, really close. She was my TA her junior year, so we had a lot of talks. And if something went wrong, in the game the night before, I'd look at her and I'd say, what happened? So she was kind of like my little assistant coach. And we had a lot of talks, all the time about, how do we make the team better? What should our practice plan be? And we got really close that way. And I remember we were at Munciana this summer, and, she came and sat beside me, and we talked the whole entire bus ride home, our plans for the team, what we want to do, what we want to grow. And, Pelfrey was right when she said that, or Dr. Harrell, that volleyball is always on her mind. She's always volleyball driven. And I went to her a lot for advice just for the team.
Okay. Well, sounds like she should do well at the next level.
She will do great at the next level. I'm very excited.
Okay. Marissa, talk about Cleveland State.
It was definitely not something I figured I was going to go. For a while, I didn't think I was going to play volleyball, but then the opportunity opened.
Erin, Cam, and Kira, come take a picture of me. Please.
And I just realized that this was always something that was going to be for the best of me. And now I'm super excited because I know it'll be a good opportunity to keep me into volleyball and something that I love doing.
Okay, after Cleveland State, have you thought ahead where you think you might want to go after that?
Well, I don't have a bunch of schooling, so I'm going to plan on transferring to a 4-year. I'm not too sure yet, probably just UTC or something. UTC. And then just get my rest of my education in
and your career?
Yeah.
What career you want to go into exactly?
Occupational
Ballparkish, yeah.
So it's a 4-year degree and then a 5-year program, so it's a long one.
So what do you do in occupational therapy? You're talking...
Brother, so proud of you.
Love you.
Okay, moving on. When did you start playing volleyball?
I was in 7th grade.
7th grade. And been a long journey. The improvement has really come the last...
Probably last 2 years.
Last 2 years. And that's when you thought about maybe going the next level, even though you said you weren't?
I thought about it a lot my junior year, but then it never, like, the opportunity was never there my whole senior year up until recently, so that's why I didn't think I was going to, but
Okay.
then it came, so.
Obviously, when you leave high school, you're going to miss your friends and all that. Going on to the next.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to step away from my high school and make new friends and try new experience at college and stuff.
Okay, sounds great.